Hey everyone, been playing a ton of Undead Priest. It's one of the strongest decks in the game right now. I got up to top 100 on both NA and EU, climbed a bunch. I think I ranked P30 on this, but not with this list. This was the first list we tried out, and this was the list that we end up really liking. But I just want to talk about the differences in between the lists. There's a lot of different lists out there, and why I think the current one that we're playing is probably the best. This is kind of the egg style, and I think this felt really good at first, and then we started queuing lots of the mirror, and we started getting annihilated. So overall, we had a slightly over 50% win rate with this list. But the problem is we were 1 in 5 in the mirror, and the mirror is only getting more popular. But it does run eggs, it does run banshees, it runs amalgam, it runs a lot more sort of minion based stuff. So it makes its rotting necromancer a little more consistent because it's got so many undead minions. The shadow needle often does feel not that useful because there's not as much stuff, but overall the list felt good but not great. And then we switched to this list, but the Tonberry came up, and I think the big contribution Tonberry realizes in the Jock is insane in the meta right now. It's insane in the mirror. And actually, Astalor is really nice too because you can kind of use it as a backup finisher with the Void Touch attendants. So, what I find about this list is if your opponent doesn't kill you, they eventually die. But so even if they gain a lot of life, if they're not getting on board and hitting you in the face, you can go the distance a lot more, especially if you hit location. So with the Astalors, this list also, the other one doesn't. This one runs the Incorporals, which are really nice with High Cultist to get that synergy and the grave digging. So, and it allows you to run the Animate Dead, where the other list has too many sort of bad cards to run the Animate Dead. So overall, this list felt better. We ended up climbing to peaking at I think rank 31 on EU. I think one of the big things is like thinking about when you need to go face, when you need to trade, how fast are you killing. It's actually a lot trickier than you think. So it's not just as sort of intuitive. Other people will ask me why aren't we running the rotting necromancers, and there's not enough space in my opinion for enough 4-drops. We run, instead of the rotting necromancers compared to standard list, we run Astalor and we run the Najak. We're also not running bone callers as well. Bone callers tend to be awkward. Your opponent, you play them down, your opponent just doesn't kill them. So they're not as threatening as they look, and then eventually your opponent goes to sort of silence or board clear. They haven't felt quite good for me when I've played them as well. And the rotting necromancer also is like, sometimes it gets 5, but sometimes you don't even want to dredge it undead when you're at this point in the game. So this card hasn't felt as good as it would seem, even though its raw efficiency on paper is great. So overall, I've just felt that it just hasn't felt that good playing this card when I've played it. And this list I did really well with. But if you're looking a sub for Najak and Incorporeal, I think Rotting Necromancer is a great choice. Mulliganing in this deck isn't as simple as it seems. It's quite tricky. So here we've got the Mulligans in general. We've got Void Touch Attended. The stats thing is a good keep. I've been seeing High Cultist, and I've been realizing High Cultist might be a keep in general, but I'm usually not keeping if I don't already have something like an undead minion. So, but this card might be a keep in general. I've had so many games where I'm like, I should probably keep this. And I've been liking keeping Undying allies in general. But I'd say Void Touch Attendant, even though it says to keep it on coin, in a lot of matchups, if your opponent's playing aggressively, Void Touch Attendant on coin can be really bad. So I think another thing is Shadow Needle. Certain matchups is not a keep, and certain matchups is insane. So if you're up against Paladin, for example, I bet there's not enough stats. Yeah, Shadowcloth Needle is the absolute nuts. They're playing minions. If you're up against like a Zoo Warlock, though the thing is, it's probably looking for different decks. I would say the Shadow Needle is also the nuts. So knowing if your opponent's sort of playing minions and swarming onto board makes a big difference on whether some of these cards are good. I'm generally keeping one of these 3-drops if I have it as well. And I think especially because if you're keeping Undying Allies, I just like having be able to play one of those. They're kind of getting it in the pool, and I like keeping Mind Eater and Incorporeal going first in general. but I don't like it keeping on coin. I think on coin you'd rather do this, and you can see, yeah, they go down in value quite a bit on coin. There are exceptions. You have a nice curve, maybe you keep them. So depending on your hand, but that's generally what I'd be keeping. But yeah, so Mindseer I would keep on coin if you think your opponent's likely to play a 1-2. So for example, against Death Knight, I like keeping Mindseer. And then it says Whispers of the Deep is really good, but I'm not keeping Whispers of the Deep naked. In general, I'm keeping it only if I have Incorporeal. So that's what I've been doing. Like I said, the Mulligans are quite tricky, and they're quite if this then that. So if you have certain cards, you keep other cards. So, but I don't keep some of these cards as naked just by themselves. So I don't keep High Cultist or Whispers, even though the stats say if I don't already have some other card to go with it. So anyways, got some games for you guys. Enjoy.
Where you followed?
Looks pretty best. But different ranks. This is, let's see, last 3 days. Wow, Death Rattle Rogue's apparently killing it. It's up there. What is the Mulligan? It's short answer. It's complicated. Sometimes you keep Void Touch, sometimes you don't. Sometimes you keep Shadow Needle, sometimes you don't. Sometimes you keep Mindseer, sometimes you don't. Sometimes you keep Incorporeal, sometimes you don't. I almost always keep Shadow Spirit. Sometimes you keep Haunting Nightmare, sometimes you don't. Was that helpful? Sorry if it wasn't helpful. This is actually quite a difficult mulligan for this deck. And I haven't figured it all out myself. So 2 drops are much better going first than on coin. 3 drops are, but yeah. Undying Allies is, I'm not quite sure. Sometimes you keep it, sometimes you don't. I mean, I'm top 100 Legend with this deck, and I have no idea what I'm doing. So I can only imagine if I was less than top 100, it'd be even worse, right? All right, we're going for the value game. Going well. Should I give it and play this deck? We just looked at some stats. Zepho and Jombu Rogue is apparently doing really well. Just play and you learn the mulligans. No need for guides. I think guides are great. I think giving you people a place to start is very helpful. Oh yeah, if you have one of these 3 drops, always keep Undying Allies. Should have sub bad showing. Yeah, it is.
Run as fast as you can.
Kind of playing this slow. They go their own in play. That's so true, Dazel. Yeah, Void Touch much better going first than on coin, but I still sometimes keep it on coin. Yeah, mulligans are really like, there aren't easy answers for this deck in my opinion. We do have late game, so we can. Oh, that's actually a great top deck.
Run as fast as you can.
So sometimes you can get something like Shadowcloth Needle and just do tons of damage with Void Touches, especially with all our draw here.
Let's muddy the waters.
This is rough.
Death will not be a mercy for you.
Yeah, you can run the 4 mana 5/4. Scabs seems likely here, yeah. But the nice thing is if they're going Scabs, I get this guy back, right? So when I get these guys, I can play them both. Why not the 3/5 there? Because it didn't clear the minion. This does 4 attack. So we wanted to kill it, yeah. See how it did 4, like we wanted to get the damage to kill the Tideburr. Right? So it's for attack, yeah, not health. So yeah. Whispered on Haunted Soldier. So the Whisper created the Haunted Soldier, so no. Blood Boil again. Do I ever have lethals here, chat? I feel like I might have a lethal here. Anybody know they have 30 life? I don't know. I played this. Do I just go in here? I think it is lethal.
I must consider.
Reverberations in the void.
Let's go, dude. Oh, that's great.
Run as fast as you can.
And this is to go even further beyond.
Too much power.
Chad, am I winning here? But yeah, but I have board, so felt like the right play, but it was painful. And he's still down, I think so. You had him.
I see you.
When was your last burrito? I haven't had many burritos this week. Because I've been trying to lose some weight, so I've been mainly eating more protein shakes and less burritos. It's like the only thing I've really done, and it's been working. But yeah, I've been yeah, my weight was getting up there. It was I'd gained like 4 pounds, which I kind of have my range if I'm between 190 and 195. I mean, I just have one protein shake a day, and then I have like one meal a day, and that's then so my protein shake is like, it's a big protein shake. It's probably like 800 calories, and then I'd have like some sausages or some chicken. How often do you work out? Every day? What's your meal? Usually sausages or chicken. Not in a smoothie.
I've got plenty of mojo to go around.
Eat some veggies. I should eat more veggies. I really should. I bought some broccoli. It's in my freezer. I still haven't eaten it. But I've realized like I don't really need that much variety in my diet. variety is just like, it's another thing to think about, you know? I don't know. I feel so we're kind of eating fish is kind of destroying the environment. So I feel like we're kind of like fishing out the seas. There might not even be fish in 40 years. Who knows? So I'm kind of like not as like, I don't know. I kind of feel like people shouldn't be encouraging people to eat fish. But I guess some people feel the same way about eating meat, so. Omega-3s, dude. Yeah, I should probably get like omega-3 supplements, to be honest. I used to do that. Chicken is super sustainable. Yeah, I think so. You're right. You are destroying your body. All right. dude, every day is like Chad's telling me I'm gonna kill myself with my diet. Meat in general is bad for the environment, yeah. But being vegan is so hard. I don't know how people like it's just so much like work to think about like what you want to eat every day. Like I just Chad, if they made vegan sausages, I could totally become vegan. Like a full vegan sausage that was like competitively priced and just gave me all the things my body needs, you know? You tried? I haven't, but so maybe I'm not very I'm not very motivated, to be honest.
Run as fast as you
Some wild, yeah. We should play some wild. Yeah, that's what I mean, Zaxlor. Meat substitutes in theory should be cheaper, right? Because like it doesn't have meat, like it doesn't have to go through the cow. But so, like, cause yeah, I feel like being vegan should be cheaper than eating meat. But like the way the econ, like the so. Yeah, so but they're double the price. That's what I mean. Like chat so maybe if I get rich later in life and I'm worried about dying, then that's when I see myself becoming vegan, you know?
something follows. Run as fast as you can.
Kind of have too much crap on the board here. Well, I'm just gonna do this. I don't feel like I want to develop more stuff here. I just want to keep I want to have backups. Okay, yeah, so yeah, Chad, I also eat like either rice or noodles. Yeah, sausage, chicken, and burritos. That's like 90% of my diet. And protein shakes, which I have. Protein shakes are like such a good value. I put like bananas are cheap. I put milk is cheap. I put in some blackberries, which are a little expensive. I put protein powder, which is not cheap, but not that expensive. And I put peanut butter, which is super cheap. It's all like, it's like great macros. It like fills you up. You know, it takes no work, you know? Yeah. It's like, I did Soylent for a while, but like homemade. So I made my own Soylent. Okay, are they ever gonna kill my bone collar here? Like seriously though. The double location is kind of paying off in this matchup. I feel like I just need like a little. I mean, nothing. Yeah, I don't know. Wait, am I gonna get screwed here? No, I'm fine. Yeah, I did all these weird nutrition things when I was younger, and then I had a friend who basically was like, told me about, because I was trying to lose some weight, and he like gave me this weight loss blog, and basically, what I learned was like macros in, macros out is all that really matters for weight loss, which is different than health, but. And then I basically like stopped caring about nutrition as long as I did things that like made me feel satiated, which is probably. Wait, do I have lethals here ever? I might have lethals. Stuff. Where are my void touch attendants? Seriously though, should probably. Right.
Echoes in the darkness.
Something follows.
There is no light, only power.
What happened to my music? Yeah. I've heard myself, yeah. I don't, it just, these are like things I just don't have. It's, I don't know. I feel like being able to think about your diet a ridiculous amount sometimes feels like, it's like a weird thing that happens in like America and first world countries, but most people just eat what like their cultures taught them, right? In other countries. So it's,
Those who love are never true.
my, what? I used to do that too, Cloud. I did kale smoothies, not spinach, but
No time.
too many Americans want to constantly level up. Dude, it's true. Yeah, where are my void touch attendants? Seriously, though. Are you gonna coin silence me, bro? Wait, this doesn't do shit. You suck.
Something follows.
Check, my opponent literally is immortal over there.
I'm undead, not dead.
Son of a... looks like a loss for me, chat. Wait, if I top deck a high cultist, we could win here, right?
Let's see what side of the band I walk on.
Woo! Chad, he calls his shot. And I got this guy. Oh, this is so good.
Something follows. I'm undead, not dead.
Death will not be a mercy for you. Let's see what side of the band I woke up on.
I'm able to win with Astler Void Touches as well. You've been having insomnia? I haven't had, I haven't had been trouble sleeping, but I'm exercising a ton. I don't know. But I've been only, like, I've had a hard time sleeping more than 6 hours. Like, I went to bed at 2 in the morning, and then I woke up at 8 a.m., And then I decided this is a like a streamer lifestyle luxury. I put on some like white noise and put on like a face mask. But like, wait, I hit Theotar? Can I ever like steal some good stuff here? We're just going in, chat. Stats on board. I sleep 9 to 10 hours. Yeah, I just like, I have like, I'm like, I feel better when I sleep 8 hours, but I just have trouble sleeping 8 hours. Like I went to bed at like 2 o'clock last night. He could steal the deal, he's still back, that'd be pretty funny, yeah. That's how I sleep.
No time.
Light cannot exist. It's all in your head.
Silence?
No excuse for bad manners. I've got plenty of mojo to go around.
Something follows.
Chat, Art of the Scam? Do you have to wind down? I often do have to. When I stream like an 8-hour stream, I often have to wind down. Sometimes I'll I'll meditate. Sometimes I'll eat. Sometimes I'll just like lay on my couch and think about life. You know? Sometimes I'll ponder if Gary Kasparov's NFTs are worth it. Not a lot of pondering because obviously they are. But yeah, I know what you mean. Wait, chat. Okay, the double void touch Astalor is actually just so winning here.
Almost out of cards.
Our gift of the arcane enlightens us. Our gift of frost shields us.
They get 2 void touches here, which are worthless, right? Like, because they can't play them because they help us, right? No, please no top deck Theo.
Light.
Yes, yes, yes! Yes! Ah! Let's go, dude. Wait, chat, I didn't do the math. So it's 6, so I do 8 damage. Yeah, that's super lethal. Wow, chat, what a game. Chat, we really went the distance that game. Holy crap. Because of the double location.